Hi guys, how is everyone doing? I know it's been really long, but yeah, I'm back. It's your girl JJ. As you see the title, it's not a lie. It's not a lie. It's not a clickbait. It's true. I got pregnant and I was 5 months and I didn't know I'm 5 months. How did it happen? So it might be confusing, but actually guys, I'm that kind of a person who has irregular periods, so it was really hard to know that I was pregnant. And secondly, I'm that kind of a girl who used to protect myself from getting pregnant, just like anyone else. We have so many measures of, like, we use this and that not to get pregnant. And then another thing, I never got sick at all. I was just normal, just like any other person. I never got sick. I didn't vomit. I didn't know nothing. So one day when I went to the pharmacist, I had an issue. I used to get gas and bloating. So I told the pharmacist that I've been getting gas issues recently and it seems that the medicine is not working, and I've been trying different kind of medicines, so everything is not working. So the doctor was like, if at all you have gas and you can't get any medicine to cure it, it means you might be pregnant. Just try to check, are you sexually active? I was like, yeah, I'm sexually active. So he told me to check whether I'm pregnant or not, and I was like, no way, I cannot be pregnant, blah 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 blah. But the doctor insisted and told me, no, just check. So I bought a pregnancy test, actually a cheap pregnancy test, because I was very sure that I was pregnant. And then reaching home, I tested. Within 2-3 seconds I saw 2 lines, guys. I was like, no, it cannot be true. How? You have to wait for minutes and then it shows results in 2-3 seconds. No, maybe it's not true. So maybe I should buy a digital one. I called my hubby and I'm like, I want to see you right now. He's like, what happened? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay, but I want to see you right now. So we met, and then I told him I might be pregnant. He's like, no, you cannot be pregnant. He thought I'm joking, but I said, no, we have to try and check. So he bought a pregnancy test, a digital pregnancy test, and checking, it showed pregnant. You know those clear blue ones? Pregnant. Guys, we couldn't believe it. Especially me, I couldn't believe it. So I was like, we have to buy another one. He insisted that we shouldn't buy it. It shows I'm pregnant, so what? And then I said, no, we have to buy the other, and that can show how many weeks you are. So we bought it, and then it showed 3+. If it shows 3+ weeks, it means you might be 2 months, 1 month, any, like, it's like beyond 3 weeks. So it shows that you are pregnant, and it also tells you the weeks. So it showed 3+. 3 weeks plus means it could be 1 month or more. So that was January 2021. And in February, I noticed that my stomach had become a little big, and I thought it's actually bloating. So I told my man that, you know what, these days my stomach is bloated and I don't know what to do. We can't buy any medicine. I can't take any medicine since I'm pregnant. It might affect my baby. So he's like, yeah, you are right, but what we should do, we should book for an appointment. So we called a certain hospital and we booked an appointment, which we had to go end of the month, end of February. Remember, I found out I'm pregnant in January, so end of February we are planning to go to meet a doctor to know what is really causing the bloating. And going to the hospital, they asked me what the issue is. I was like, I'm bloated, I don't know what to do, and I'm pregnant. And then they asked me how long I was. I told them I'm 2 months pregnant. If not 2 months, I might be 2.5. I didn't know exactly. So they were like, okay, you have to go for an ultrasound, which we accepted. So me and my hubby went ahead for the ultrasound, and then reaching there, and guys, the doctors started laughing at me and my hubby, and then they called me, Madam Bloated Stomach, are you sure you are 2 months pregnant? I was like, yeah, I'm 2 months. If at all it's more and more, it's just 2.5. And they were laughing. There were 3 doctors in the room, so they told me to like look clearly at the screen, you know, that thing that looks like a TV. So I looked and then I saw two feet, like feet, and I was shocked. I was like, huh, how can I have a whole baby in my womb? It's just 2 months. And then that is the reason why they were laughing. They noticed that I already had a big grown-up baby. I'm sorry, I had a big baby in my womb, and I thought I'm just 2 months. So guys, the doctor said I was 5 months pregnant. Me and my hubby literally had the same facial expression, because when the doctor said you are 5 months, I looked at him, and then he was like, you know, both of us were like, how 5 months, how? It was true. So they had to go on, show us this and that and that, and then the doctor was like, do you guys know the gender? Of course we didn't know. So they tried to ask if we knew it was a boy or a girl, but we had no idea. So the doctor said I had a boy. I had a boy. I looked at my man, and he was so excited, he was so happy, he was, you know. And guys, at that moment, I don't know, I was tearing. I wasn't crying, but I was, you know, I was just happy because God was really wonderful. How can you be 5 months pregnant, no medication, no sickness, no nothing, and then your baby is okay in there, your baby is alive? God is really a protector. Trust me guys, God is a protector. Because I used to do things anyhowly. I'm that person who had a job that could pressurize me, because I remember I had just gotten my job back in 2020 October, and we were really busy. So if at all I got pregnant in October, and that was the busiest month, like October, November and December, we were super busy, and I didn't get a miscarriage, I just thank God that this baby, trust me, this baby was meant to be there. Our baby was meant to come into our lives. So from there we went to the radiology, because they had to check the baby, and we actually managed to see him in a 3D form. He was like holding his face like this, so you couldn't see the whole face, but you could see him. And then the doctor was trying like to move that hand from the face so that he knows if the, you know, everything is okay, the nose, 2 ears, a mouth, like everything. We spent some good time in there, and going out, my man gave me a, you know, the tightest hug. That was the tightest hug. He was so happy, like he was just holding me so tight, giving me those kisses and pecks. Like we were so happy guys, we were just happy. And then we went home. From that day, like I have a baby. I could touch my stomach, like literally every time. I started to sing for my baby. From that time, I started to watch what I'm eating. I started to, like, you know, as you're a pregnant person, it's not that you should live just a normal life. You know, sometimes you don't have to eat this and that, you don't have to over move, you don't have to, you know. So guys, when the doctor said that I was 5 months pregnant, it made sense. So she said what I called gas bubbles were actually baby movements. My baby was already moving, and for me, since I didn't know that I'm 5 months pregnant, I thought it was just gas bubbles. No, it was a baby moving in there. And secondly, the thing that I called bloating, it was actually a real baby bump. It was a baby bump. I had a baby in there. So guys, that's it for today. I'll be seeing you in my next video, and in case you have anything to say, just put it in the comment section, or just inbox me on my Instagram. I use the same names, Josephine Josran. I'll be glad to talk to you in case you have any question or any advice you want to get from me regarding pregnancy, or if you're a new mom and you want to know more about postpartum, I'm there to help you. Bye bye guys, I love you so much. Mwah.